Chapter 19. Two gathered in my name. First, the most important thing in the spiritual practice of your soul is the submission of one's body to one's soul. Here inside you, your two poles are fighting. This is your soul in the form of an angel, and your body in the form of a demon. Each shows its victories and defeats over each other. At the same time, the main goal of your soul is not to defeat the demon of your body, but to lure him to your side of the soul, to become a friend to him. And this body will become an assistant of the soul to the one goal, which is to become one with God. Take your body with you into the divine unity, obviously transforming it into a subtle single image, supplementing your soul with this image during the transition to unity, or writing it down in your soul as a memory. Also supplement your soul, both in the first and in the second case. The body gets the opportunity to continue its improvement in unity with the soul. Therefore, it's necessary to tame your body demon according to the principle of animal training. For example, a dog, like your body, an animal nature, and it, your body, is very stubborn and doesn't want to obey master's soul, if it doesn't prevent your soul from practicing the practice of divine unity. Then you, as the owner of the pet body, soul, feed your pet delicious food. If the pet becomes impotent and doesn't want to sit down in the practice of divine unity, you punish the pet. Sit him in a corner in lotus position like Buddha, lead to the desert for 40 days like Christ, or sit on your knees like Seraphim Sarovsky, transferring him to bread and water and then to starvation, telling him with your soul, "You will not get up from this place until you let me, soul, merge into divine oneness." So hard spiritual practices trained and subdued their pet, the body, demon, by the spirit of their soul. And at that time he, a pet, tempted the soul with visions and dreams, came to frighten the soul in the form of a phantom demon in dreams, fighting with the soul, testing it for the strength of the spirit, saying phrases with various subtexts to it. An example is the conversation of Jesus Christ with the devil in the desert. When your soul withstood all the trials and won, demon its body. From that moment, the pet already knew who was the boss in the house, becoming the best friend of the soul, and they were already in unity. Together they directed all their forces to the one goal, to become one with God. Methods of taming body can be different, but you need to know one thing. If the soul gives spiritual weakening, pet body immediately shows who is the boss in the house, and you will not notice how he invited a whole flock of other people's pets, legion of demons, to your house, and your soul will be in shock, not knowing what to do with this flock. So keep your body on a short leash. Don't let it run amok with any kind of cravings and desires. Make it a friend and companion for one goal. And then, when there will be no main obstacle to your divine practice of unity, you will fly to your main goal, divine unity. So did all real spiritual practices who knew where their real enemy was, who punished the soul from birth in the form of a spiritual simulator of the soul, which is your body, having pacified, tamed, trained which, make it a friend on the way to the single goal. Then the words of Christ, "Where two gathered in my name, there I am between them," will illuminate you into the true meaning of the spiritual practice embedded in these words, opening the way to your spiritual transformation. And Buddha's words, "I will not get up from this place until I wake up." This is an ultimatum of the soul that is put, devil, body, directly speaking to the body. Either you are with me in divine unity, or I will not get up from this place, and you will die here from hunger with me. Decide for yourself. And as a rule, pets choose a harmonious path of life in unity with the soul. Always knew, after this ultimatum, who was the boss in the house, helping the owner of the soul to go together towards the single goal, Serafim Sarovsky, like numerous true spiritual practitioners of any beliefs and religions, had a similar way of training his pet body. This is the way of kneeling of a stone until the pet gave up and began to help the soul. Many different ways invent spiritual practices in order to make their body their assistant. But those souls who have not yet understood who is training whom and for what purpose, until they become real spiritual practices, they are still in the game called life with a taste of faith. They comfortably played superficial religion, but in fact, for the most part of the people on the planet, their soul, quietly in secret from their soul, trains demon is their body, using the soul as a battery for its own purposes, singing soothing songs to the soul that everything is fine, you're doing everything right, let's do it for the last time. And so the years go by, life passes, and demon, his pet soul, transforms by training into his likeness. Having added horns and a tail, it pulls your soul to hell on a short leash. And you no longer resist, because the strength of your soul's spirit is broken by the lullaby of your body demon, his persistent lifelong training of your soul. Therefore, explode with the last power of the spirit of your soul and show your body to demon, who is the boss in the house. Give him an ultimatum, or together in divine unity, or you will endure constant punishments from the owner, such as hunger, cold, tasteless monophonic food, or simply water, as a result, having gone mad through illnesses, with which your body will try to pity your soul, seeing that he doesn't succeed in anything. The body will have to give up sooner or later, having tried on the soul, becoming its assistant in a single harmony for the single goal, and then the time will come for the next practice. It is practice. It will come from a state that symbolizes the reconciliation of the soul and the body, and the semantic phrase, when two gathered in my name, then I am between them. And then the practice of silent merging in love will begin. It will bring new miracles of discovery to your soul, direct and not mental knowledge of God in the unity of merging, and everything secret for you will become clear, and all the worlds and realities of the divine will open for you during your lifetime, as a reward for the divine unity, which is received by a true spiritual practitioner who has defeated the spiritual simulator, his body demon, having merged with his soul into the divine unity, becoming the one.